Have you ever felt like your life is shifting? Like something big is about to happen? You might be on the verge of a quantum leap. This isn't just about changing jobs or moving. It's a profound spiritual transformation. It's like your soul is shedding its old skin and stepping into a whole new level of existence. But how do you know if you're truly experiencing this shift? In this video, we'll uncover 7 powerful signs that can help you recognize a quantum leap when it's happening. Prepare to be amazed as you learn how to navigate this incredible journey of transformation. Intuition helps us make quick decisions and sense things before they happen. It's that gut feeling that tells us something is right or wrong. Today, I want to talk about how you can notice and build your intuitive abilities. Your intuition shows up in many ways during normal daily activities. When you meet someone new and instantly know if you can trust them, that's intuition at work. When you feel you should take a different route to work and later find out there was an accident on your usual path, that's also intuition. These small moments happen often, but many people miss them because they're not paying attention. Some common signs show that your intuition is trying to tell you something. You might feel butterflies in your stomach, or the hair on your arms might stand up. Sometimes you'll have dreams that later come true, or you'll think about someone right before they call you. Your body often knows things before your mind does. To build your intuition, start by watching how your body feels in different situations. When you're about to make a choice, check if your stomach feels tight or relaxed. Notice if you feel heavy or light. These body signals can tell you a lot about what's right for you. Writing down your hunches helps too. Keep a small notebook and write what you think might happen. Later, check if you were right. This helps you see patterns in how your intuition works. You'll start to know which feelings to trust and which ones might just be worry or fear. Meditation makes intuition stronger. Sit quietly for 5 minutes each day and focus on your breathing. This helps quiet the loud thoughts in your mind so you can hear your inner voice better. When your mind is calm, it's easier to notice subtle feelings and signals. Playing guessing games can build your intuitive skills. Before you check your phone, guess who messaged you? Before you open the door, try to sense who's there. These small exercises train your mind to pick up on subtle clues you might usually miss. Your surroundings affect your intuition. Find quiet times when you can listen to your inner voice. Turn off your phone, step away from noise, and give yourself space to think. Nature helps too. Walking in parks or gardens can help clear your mind. Many people worry about trusting their intuition because they fear making mistakes. Remember that intuition grows stronger with practice, just like any other skill. Start with small decisions where the stakes are low. As you see your intuition working well, you'll feel more confident using it for bigger choices. You can test your intuition by asking yourself simple yes or no questions about things you can check later. Will it rain tomorrow? Will my friend wear blue today? Keep track of when you're right. This builds trust in your abilities. Sleep helps intuition work better. When you're tired, it's harder to notice subtle feelings and signals. Make sure you rest well. Your dreams can also give you helpful messages, so keep a dream journal by your bed. Some days your intuition will feel stronger than others. That's normal. Just like some days you feel more energetic or focused, intuition has its own rhythm. Don't force it. Practice regularly, but gently. Using your intuition takes time and patience. Notice the small ways it shows up in your life. Trust the process of learning to understand your inner guidance. As you practice, your intuitive sense will become clearer and more reliable. You already have this natural ability. Now you're just learning to use it better. Have you noticed those moments when things line up in surprising ways? You think of an old friend and they call you minutes later. or you keep seeing the same number everywhere you look. These are synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that catch your attention and feel special. Let's understand what makes something a synchronicity. It's when two or more events happen that seem connected, but not in an obvious cause and effect way. For example, you might need help with a problem, and then meet someone who has exactly the skills to help you, or you might pick up a book randomly, and it has the exact advice you needed that day. Synchronicities often show up in numbers. You might see 1111 on clocks, or notice the same number on license plates, receipts, and phone numbers. Some people keep seeing certain animals at important moments. Others find that specific songs play at meaningful times. Pay attention to repeated patterns in your life. Maybe you have 3 different people mention the same book to you in 1 week, or perhaps you bump into the same person in different places, even though you've never met them before. These patterns might be trying to tell you something. When you notice these special coincidences, write them down. Keep a small notebook or use your phone to record what happened, when it happened, and how you felt about it. This helps you see patterns over time and understand what these moments might mean for you. Your feelings matter when it comes to synchronicities. Sometimes a coincidence just feels different. It gives you goosebumps or makes you stop and think. Trust these feelings. They help you tell the difference between random events and meaningful signs. Look at what's happening in your life when synchronicities appear. If you keep seeing signs while thinking about a new job, these coincidences might relate to your career path. If they happen when you're considering a big change, they might be giving you guidance about that decision. Names can be synchronicities too. You might be thinking about starting a garden, then meet 3 people named Rose in 1 day. Or you're considering moving to a new city, and suddenly you see that city's name everywhere you look. Sometimes synchronicities come through technology. Your shuffle playlist might play exactly the right song for your mood, or you might randomly open a web page that answers a question you've been asking yourself. Even though these moments happen through devices, they can still feel meaningful. Synchronicities often appear during important life changes. You might notice more of them when you're making big decisions, starting new relationships, or changing your life direction. They can feel like little nudges helping you along your path. Keep an open mind about these experiences. You don't need to force meaning onto every coincidence, but stay aware of the ones that stand out to you. Notice which ones give you that special feeling of connection or significance. Being present helps you notice synchronicities. When you rush through your day, you might miss these subtle signs. Take time to notice your surroundings. Watch for unusual patterns or repeated experiences that catch your attention. Remember that synchronicities are personal. What feels meaningful to you might not seem important to someone else. Trust your own experience of these special moments. They can be like little messages helping you navigate your path, showing you that you're connected to something bigger than yourself. Emotional shifts are normal when you're going through big changes in life. One day you might feel excited and happy, and the next day you might feel sad or worried. These ups and downs happen to everyone, especially during times of growth and change. Your emotions might feel stronger than usual during these periods. You could cry more easily, feel more angry than normal, or experience sudden bursts of joy. This is your emotional system, cleaning out old feelings and making room for new ones. It's like cleaning a closet. Things might look messier while you're sorting through everything. Many people worry when their emotions get intense. They think something is wrong with them or that they're losing control. But these strong feelings are often signs of healing. When old hurts come up to be released, you might feel them strongly at first. This doesn't mean you're going backwards. It means you're processing things you couldn't handle before. Your body helps you understand these emotional waves. You might feel tired when sad feelings come up, or have more energy when you're working through anger. Listen to what your body needs during these times. If you need extra sleep, rest more. If you need to move, take a walk or dance. When big feelings come, try to breathe slowly. Put your hand on your stomach and feel it rise and fall. This helps your body calm down and reminds you that you're safe. Even when emotions feel overwhelming, you can do this anywhere, at home, at work, or even on the bus. Writing helps during emotional shifts. Write down how you feel without trying to fix anything. You don't need to show anyone. Just get the feelings out of your head and onto paper. This helps you see patterns in your emotions and understand them better. Time in nature helps when emotions are strong. Sit under trees, walk in parks, or watch clouds move across the sky. Nature shows us that change is normal and that storms don't last forever. Even small amounts of time outside can help you feel more balanced. Be gentle with yourself during these times. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a good friend who's having a hard time. Instead of saying, "I should be over this by now," try saying, "It's okay to feel this way right now." This kind of self-kindness helps you move through difficult feelings more easily. Finding ways to express emotions helps too. Some people like to paint or draw their feelings. Others prefer to move their body through dance or exercise. Music can help. Sometimes listening to songs that match your mood helps you feel understood and less alone. Emotions often come in waves. They build up, reach a peak, and then fade away. Knowing this helps you trust that intense feelings won't last forever. When you're in the middle of a strong emotion, remind yourself that it will pass, just like waves on the beach. Good friends can help during emotional shifts. Tell someone you trust how you're feeling. You don't need them to fix anything. Just having someone listen often helps. If you don't have someone to talk to, writing letters you never send can give you the same relief. Your daily routine becomes extra important during these times. Regular meals, enough sleep, and simple exercise help you stay grounded when emotions feel big. These basic things give you a foundation to handle intense feelings better. Sometimes you might want to stay busy to avoid feeling emotions. But giving yourself some quiet time each day helps you process feelings naturally. Even 10 minutes of quiet can help you understand what's happening inside you better. Many people notice they become more sensitive as their spiritual awareness grows. You might start to notice subtle things you missed before. Colors might look brighter, or you might feel others' emotions more strongly. These changes are natural signs that you're becoming more aware. Your body might feel different too. You might need less food than before, or feel drawn to lighter meals. Some people notice they can't handle crowds as easily, or need more quiet time alone. These changes happen because your body is picking up more information from your surroundings. Sleep patterns often change with growing awareness. You might wake up very early, or find yourself awake at night thinking about life's big questions. You might have more vivid dreams or remember them better than before. Your body is adjusting to new levels of energy and awareness. Simple spiritual practices help when everything feels intense. Breathing exercises work well. Try counting your breaths or breathing slowly for a few minutes. This helps your body stay calm when you're picking up lots of information from around you. Water helps with increased sensitivity. Taking baths or showers can wash away extra energy you pick up during the day. Swimming or walking near water helps too. Even drinking more water helps your body handle the changes happening inside you. Your interests might change as your awareness grows. You might want to learn about new topics or spend time in nature more often. Trust these new interests. They often lead you to information or experiences that help you understand your spiritual growth. Some people worry about these new feelings and sensations. Remember that growing awareness happens naturally, like a flower opening. You don't need to push it or try to make it happen faster. Take things one day at a time and trust your body's wisdom. Being around certain people might feel different now. Some friendships might feel less comfortable, while new people come into your life who understand what you're experiencing. This is normal. As you change inside, your outer life often changes too. Creating quiet time helps you understand these new experiences. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day and notice what you feel. Write down what you notice. Over time, you'll see patterns and understand your sensitivity better. Music and sound become more powerful as sensitivity increases. Some sounds might bother you more than before, while others might help you feel peaceful. Pay attention to how different sounds affect you and create spaces that feel good. Time in nature helps balance growing sensitivity. Trees, plants, and animals have simple energy that feels peaceful. When you feel overwhelmed, going outside can help you feel more stable. Even looking at nature through a window can help. Spiritual practices don't need to be complicated. Simple things like lighting a candle, taking slow walks, or writing in a journal count as spiritual practice. These small actions help you stay grounded while your awareness grows. Your eating habits might change naturally. You might want fresher foods or feel drawn to eat at different times. Listen to these changes. Your body knows what it needs during this time of growth. Eat slowly and notice how different foods make you feel. Being creative helps process spiritual experiences. Drawing, writing, or moving your body helps express things that are hard to put into words. You don't need to be an artist, just express yourself in ways that feel natural to you. When you start changing, your relationships often change too. Some friends might feel more distant while other connections grow stronger. These shifts in relationships are normal, even though they can feel hard sometimes. You might notice you don't enjoy the same activities you used to share with friends. Maybe hanging out at noisy places doesn't feel good anymore, or certain conversations don't interest you like before. This doesn't mean anything is wrong. You're just growing in a new direction. Old friends might not understand your new interests or changes. Some might worry about you or try to tell you to go back to how you were before. This happens because change can make people uncomfortable, especially if they're not ready for similar changes in their own lives. Sometimes you need to create space between yourself and certain people. This doesn't mean you stop caring about them. It just means you're giving yourself room to grow. You can still be kind to people even if you spend less time with them. Setting boundaries becomes more important during these changes. You might need to say no more often, or tell people when you need quiet time alone. Good friends will understand and respect your needs, even if it takes them time to adjust. New people often come into your life during these times. You might meet others who share your new interests or understand what you're going through. These new friendships often feel easier because you don't have to explain yourself as much. Family relationships might feel different too. Parents or siblings might not understand your changes. Remember that you can love your family while still making choices that are right for you. Small changes in how you spend family time can help everyone adjust. Some people might try to make you feel bad about your changes. They might say you're being selfish or that you've changed too much. Remember that growing and changing is natural. You're not wrong for becoming more yourself. It helps to be honest but kind when talking about relationship changes. Instead of suddenly cutting people off, you can slowly create more space. Tell people you need more time for yourself. Most people understand this better than complicated explanations. Making new friends takes time, and that's okay. Focus on doing things you enjoy, and you'll naturally meet people who share your interests. Online groups can help you connect with others going through similar changes. Some friendships might surprise you by getting stronger. Friends you weren't very close to before might become more important as they understand and support your changes. Stay open to these unexpected connections. Your needs in relationships might change. You might want deeper conversations or more quiet time together instead of busy social activities. Pay attention to what feels good to you now, not what used to feel good before. Old friends might come back into your life later. Sometimes people need time apart to grow in their own ways. Stay open to reconnecting with old friends when it feels right, but don't force it to happen faster. Take care of yourself while relationships are changing. Spend time doing things you enjoy, meet new people slowly, and be patient with yourself and others. Good relationships support who you're becoming, not just who you used to be. Everyone has beliefs about how life works. These come from our families, schools, and experiences. But sometimes these beliefs start to change. You might question things you always thought were true, or see the world in new ways. These changes often start small. You might notice you don't agree with certain ideas anymore, or you start thinking differently about things that seemed simple before. This can feel confusing at first, but it's a normal part of growing. Old beliefs might not make sense anymore. Things you learned from your family or culture might not feel true to you now. This doesn't mean those beliefs were bad. They might have helped you before. Now you're ready for new ways of understanding things. Your view of right and wrong might shift. Instead of seeing things as good or bad, you might notice that life has more gray areas. You might understand why people make different choices, even if you wouldn't make the same ones. When your beliefs change, you might feel unsure about everything for a while. This is normal. Think of it like cleaning out an old room. Things look messy while you're sorting through them, but eventually, everything finds its new place. Reading helps during these times. You might find books that explain things in ways that make more sense to you now. Other people's stories about their changing beliefs can help you feel less alone. You don't need to change all your beliefs at once. Take time to think about each new idea. Keep what feels true to you and let go of what doesn't fit anymore. There's no rush to figure everything out right away. Some people around you might not like your new ways of thinking. They might want you to keep your old beliefs. Remember that everyone grows at their own pace. You can respect others' beliefs while still changing your own. Writing helps sort out changing thoughts. Write down your old beliefs and new ones. Notice what's different and why. This helps you understand your own changes better. Your interests might change with your beliefs. You might want to learn about different cultures, try new things, or spend time with people who think differently than you used to. Follow these new interests. They often lead to more understanding. Sometimes new beliefs conflict with old ones. This can feel uncomfortable. Give yourself time to work through these conflicts. Often, you'll find a way to understand both old and new ideas better. Be patient with yourself during these changes. You might believe something strongly one day and question it the next. This back and forth is part of finding what's true for you now. Your feelings about yourself might change too. You might see your past actions differently or make new choices about how to live. Focus on learning and growing rather than judging your past self. New understanding often brings more questions. The more you learn, the more you might realize there's still more to learn. This is good. Questions help you keep growing and understanding more about life. Things start happening faster when you're lined up with your life purpose. You might notice opportunities coming more easily, or the right people showing up at just the right time. These quick changes can feel exciting and sometimes surprising. When you're on the right path, you often feel more energy and excitement about life. Ideas come more easily and you find solutions to problems without trying so hard. It's like swimming with the current instead of against it. You might notice small signs that show you're heading in the right direction. Maybe you hear the same message from different places, or opportunities keep appearing that match what you want to do. Pay attention to these small signs. Sometimes things happen so fast it feels scary. You might worry about making the wrong choice or moving too quickly. Remember that when things feel right, it's okay to move at their natural speed, even if that's faster than you expected. Your energy feels different when you're doing what you're meant to do. Work doesn't feel as tiring, and you bounce back from setbacks more quickly. You might even notice that time feels different. Hours pass quickly when you're focused on something that matters to you. Not everything happens fast, though. Some things take time to grow, like plants need time to reach full size. Trust that each thing has its own perfect timing. Some opportunities need time to develop fully before they're ready for you. Watch what makes you feel excited and alive. These feelings often point to your purpose. You might notice certain activities or topics always give you energy, while others always leave you feeling tired. These patterns show you what fits you best. Your skills and talents become more useful when you're on purpose. Things you're naturally good at start helping other people more. You might find new ways to use old skills or discover that your unique way of doing things helps solve problems. Being honest with yourself helps speed things up. Notice what you really want, not what others think you should want. When you're true to yourself, the right opportunities show up more easily. Writing down what happens helps you see patterns. Keep notes about good things that happen, ideas that come to you, and times when things work out surprisingly well. Looking back at these notes shows you how things are working in your favor. Some people might not understand how things are working out for you. They might think you're just lucky or that things are too good to be true. Remember that everyone's path is different. What looks impossible to others might be perfectly natural for you. Taking action helps things move forward, but you don't need to force anything. When you're lined up with your purpose, the next steps often become clear right when you need them. Your job is to stay aware and take those steps when you see them. Listen to your feelings about timing. Sometimes you'll feel urged to wait, other times to move quickly. These inner feelings often know the right timing better than your thinking mind does. Trust these natural rhythms. Your definition of success might change as you find your purpose. Instead of chasing things you think you should want, you might find yourself naturally drawn to what truly matters to you. This makes success feel more satisfying and real. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the 7 signs of spiritual growth we've explored today. From increased spiritual awareness and sensitivity to shifts in relationships, profound changes in beliefs, a heightened connection to nature, changes in energy and lifestyle preferences, increased creativity, and accelerated alignment with your purpose. Each sign represents a step forward on your journey. These shifts may feel exciting, challenging, or even a little overwhelming, but they're all part of a natural process leading you closer to your authentic self. If you've experienced any of these signs, trust in the journey. Growth isn't always easy, but every small step is progress. Celebrate your wins, honor your feelings, and take life one day at a time. Your experiences are valuable and unique, and they're guiding you toward deeper awareness and connection. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more insights and guidance on spiritual growth. I'd also love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these signs in your life? Which one resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue to learn and grow together as a community. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, your journey is unique, beautiful, and unfolding exactly as it should. Until next time, stay mindful, stay connected, and keep embracing your path.